Of mine, you know that I just uploaded a video regarding Suge Knight predicting the same exact thing, y'all. Breaking news, Diddy's team is reportedly working towards a pardon from President Donald Trump. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's go ahead and get into this article, you guys. Oh my gosh. Now, as Sean Diddy Combs' federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial continues to intensify, sources close to the embattled music mogul, Diddy, say his inner circle is quietly angling for a potential presidential pardon. That's right, a pardon from none other than former U.S. President Donald Trump. Okay? While Combs has publicly distanced himself from Trump in recent years, insiders say desperation has shifted his tone behind closed doors. At this point, the only person that could save him and get him off of this charge is President Donald Trump, okay? He's willing to do anything to get out of his jail. A source who has known Combs for a decade tells Rolling Stone. He's always been this way. He's always going to do what he has to do to get out of any situation. Could you imagine after decades of traumatizing, torturing, raping, abusing women, men, you are finally held accountable where you are convicted to life in prison. You spend the rest of your life in a 5x5 cell full of a bunch of horny, angry men being told what to do every day of your life, the remainder of your life. Yeah, I could imagine that is a major fear pill right now for Diddy. So he is very desperate at this moment, okay? That same source notes a striking contradiction in Combs' strategy, okay? He doesn't even like Donald Trump, the source adds, emphasizing just how dire the mogul situation has become, all right? Still, communication between Combs' team and Trump's political network is reportedly ongoing and preliminary, with efforts quietly focusing on making connections with the Trump team. Now, if Suge Knight did not predict this, y'all, Suge Knight basically said that Diddy knows people who knows people. He has connections, you guys. And like I said in my last video, y'all, we want to feel like America is a country founded on principles and morality, but really, money talks, all right? So for the right amount, President Trump might grant him this pardon, all right? One insider even admitted that the words deep state came up once or twice, alluding to the kind of language often used in MAGA-aligned circles to describe government outreach, all right? This is a picture of Trump. Now, while their current relationship may seem opportunistic, right? He needs a favor. Trump probably needs some money. It's an opportunity right there. Trump and Combs, do share a decades-long history, all right? In a 2012 episode of Celebrity Apprentice, Trump referred to Combs as his friend, saying, "I love Diddy. He's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy." Now, if y'all remember in my last video, I was like, allegedly, Trump used to be present at a lot of these parties that Diddy hosted, all right? Now, I'm not saying freak-offs, but I am saying that Trump and Diddy share a history, all right? They have some commonality between the two. So for Trump to pardon him wouldn't be so far-sighted, but it would come as a shock because, right, President, we expect you to uphold like a sense of morality, right? But again, money talks, okay? When he pressed contestant Aubrey OD, formerly of Danity Kane and a bad boy artist, for her opinion, she replied, "I don't want to answer that question. I'm the full-blown story of that." Still, Trump responded, "I'm going to stick up for him." Y'all. So maybe Trump is really a good friend of Diddy. Like we've been speculating, that may be the friend that helps him in this desperate time of need, because Diddy is going to take God himself to pull you out of this if Trump does not, grant you this pardon, all right? Now, this is a picture of them from back during those times, all right? Now, that is the totality of this article. Let me scroll down just to make sure. Yeah, that is the totality of this article, you guys. This is breaking news, but not really if you've been subscribed to me, because Suge Knight predicted this same exact thing. It seems that Suge Knight has a good gist of exactly who Diddy is and how Diddy operates. Like they said, keep your friends closer, but your enemies closer. And that is his longtime rival, Diddy, right? So He knows Diddy. He knows how Diddy gets down. He knows that Diddy is a coward. He knows that Diddy cannot face the music like he can. Suge Knight is currently serving a 28-year sentence, right? We did see that Suge Knight did request bond at one time, but it did get denied. So I'm not saying that Suge is all, so much more tougher and he's like handling this 28-year sentence like a boss or anything. But I'm saying that Diddy is a coward, okay? He's a total freaking loser, all right? I cannot imagine Diddy going to prison. He would probably himself, if you know what I mean, unalive himself in that bar within the first month, all right? So definitely let me know you guys' thoughts about this in the comment section below. Do you think that Trump is going to grant Diddy Sean Combs this freaking pardon, you guys? Do you think he's going to do it? Or do you think this is far-fetched? Do you feel like money talks at the end of the day? Because I do feel like I'm kind of like 50-50. I feel like money talks, but at the same time, does Trump want this on him? Does he want this sort of publicity, okay? Does he? Who knows, all right? Let me know you guys' thoughts about this, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.